if I could just shoot that test again, that match, or that classifier.
This is not a paid endorsement, but I am a brand ambassador for Heckler and Koch for a reason. HK firearms are incredibly high quality, and when it's time to step up out of the entry tier, they're the only ones I recommend. You carry a gun just in case. Shouldn't it be an HK just in case?
Hey guys, welcome to Suck Less Saturday. I'm Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant. As a coach, I have a lot of discretion to research topics that I think are important. And of course, I use my clients as guinea pigs to do that oftentimes in class. I've been doing this drill for about a year now where I allow people that are pretty good shooters to reshoot something they felt like went really wrong. Now, we're not talking about malfunctions. So if there's something wrong with the pistol, that'll really hurt it. We're not talking about ammo problems. We're talking about just technical skills. If they're shooting my bullseye, the trifecta, the mix 6, or the core 4, something goes astray, and there's this nagging doubt in the mind always that says, if I only had another chance, I could fix everything that was wrong. And then in competition, we often hear that reshoots never go very well. So I was interested to see what the middle ground was. And what I found is people basically shoot whatever their current level of skill is. I see very little difference, maybe plus or minus 5% in either direction. And they usually don't make the same mistake, but they do make a different mistake. I just did it this weekend in Indiana with 2 real good shooters, and it kind of worked out the same way each time. So the reason I'm telling you this is so you can let go of that, all right? Whatever your current level of skill, step to the line and shoot what you have. You need to know who you are on an average, not your best, not your worst, but what do I averagely do? And then if it's by yourself and there's no pressure, you better add another 0.2 or 3 to the time. So say I shoot a bill drill in practice at 180, and I stand in front of another instructor, it's probably going to be a 2 bill, all right, or it might be a 2-1. Anything more than that, I should pay attention. Anything less than that, I should pay attention to. Maybe I got lucky, maybe I hooked up with it. You remember, you can hook up and you can hook down. Sometimes you improve, sometimes you don't. It's called regression to the mean. What we're looking for is the average of who you are. You earn that in practice, you earn that by knowing who you are, you earn that by measuring your metrics and holding them dear to you. What is my draw really? What do my splits really look like at this distance? How well do I shoot this drill? Am I able to hold complex tasks in my mind and do them? You're going to do the same thing over and over, it looks like, until you improve it in practice and it becomes part of your self-image. The self-image is what guides our ability to do these things. And if you don't speak truth to yourself through metrics and practice, you can say all the nice words you want in the world, but it won't change the way you truly feel in your performance mode. You have to see the truth of who you are, and then you start working on it, okay? And it's hard. Sometimes it doesn't feel like you're making any progress, but that's good because the closer you get to not feeling like you're doing well, the more likely you are to make a big improvement, okay? So remember, there's nothing wrong with reshooting a test. Program it in entirety in your visualization, your kinesthetic feel, but recognize that you are what you are right now because you have earned that through practice or the lack of practice. And it's unlikely that you'll just hit one out of the park when you step up to do it in performance mode. This helps us negotiate with ourselves and to be true to ourselves and to take undue pressure off ourselves when we say, I gotta do this thing. I've done it once before, I know I can do it again. You need to be able to do these things on a daily average. I'll tell you the truth, it needs to feel somewhat effortless, all right? In judo, they say maximum efficiency, minimum effort. What I started telling people in class is try medium, okay? Trying hard doesn't get you there. In fact, it creates things like rush, try, hurry, tension that prejudges the outcome. Just try medium, shoot by what you know you're capable of doing. Let yourself relax into that, and you'll get the score that you've earned in practice. All right, I'm Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant. This is Active Self-Protection Extra. Hit the like, subscribe. We appreciate you, and I appreciate you turning in. Take some pressure off yourself, but do the work at home. As always, measure, refine, and perform.